Hello, and welcome to your yoga practice to relieve headache pain. During this class, remember to listen to your body and only go as far as feels good. We want to relieve pain and not add to it. Today, you will need a bolster or a thick folded up blanket, and we can begin. Beginning today at the back of the mat, dangling over the thighs, letting the head hang. We can grab onto opposite elbows or plant the hands on the floor for more connection. Focusing on bringing the blood to the head and the chest. Releasing the neck as we lengthen through the spine. Maybe we take the hands behind the neck and massage the cervical spine or the temples. We have a few more breaths, just letting everything release. And whenever you're ready, we can gently make our way onto the knees, coming back into child's pose. Sending the toes together, reaching the fingertips either out in front or sliding the arms by the sides. Placing the forehead on the mat and reaching out through the crown of the head. Focusing on finding length in the back as we reach the hips toward the back of the room and the crown of the head forward. We can take a slight rock from side to side, massaging the forehead, the third eye, consciously relieving tension as we breathe nice and gentle. And maybe finding stillness. Taking nice big breaths. Opening up the body, sending oxygen to every muscle. Letting the blood flow. Being with your breath in this practice today, this short practice. On your next inhale, gently raise the chest and grab hold of your bolster. Placing it underneath the chest, we can take a restful, restorative child pose. Resting one ear as we turn our gaze to the side. Feeling the side of the neck open up as we stretch. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears as much as possible. Softening as we surrender. Finding some comfort here in this time of pain. Taking one more big breath before gently lifting the head and switching sides. Finding anywhere we're still holding tension and releasing it. Using your breath, not holding on to any physical or mental resistance. Making room for ourselves, our bodies to breathe. Taking one last breath, and then gently and carefully lift yourself up and come into bound angle, setting the bolster aside, placing the feet together. As we send the soles of the feet together, opening up through the hips, letting the knees drop down, we reach up through the crown of the head, making sure to roll the shoulders down and back, finding space in the spine, in the front of the chest. Taking one deep breath, and then releasing the feet, crossing them at the ankles, coming into easy seat with the hands behind the head. Gently tucking the elbows into the chest as we tuck the chin, finding a beautiful long stretch on the back of the neck. Still sitting up nice and tall, just finding a slight head tuck. Making sure to not round through the back. Take one more big, deep inhale and exhale it all out. Inhale to lift the head, shoulders still out, and exhale to take a slight twist. Inhale back to center and twist on the exhale. Finding a little movement in the thoracic spine, opening up through the rib cage, expanding in the chest and the upper back to open up, letting the blood flow, relieving tension in the head and the neck. Releasing the hands to the lower back, spread through the chest as we lift it up to the sky, finding one more big heart opener. If it feels good, we can drop the head back, opening up through the front of the throat. Maybe relieving pressure on the sinuses. Exhale to release. And I invite you now to take any movements that feel good to the neck. Gazing from left to right, maybe taking slight little slow circles. Finding any movements your body is calling for. Tucking the chin back into the chest. Depending on what kind of headache or what the cause is, certain movements can feel better than others. So take this time to practice listening to your body and finding what feels good to you. Knowing that we can always rest in neutral spine or child pose. And if you'd like to join me now in finding a hamstring stretch, we'll extend the right leg long, left knee is bent as we reach for the foot. Keeping the back straight and the hips square. Sticking with this theme of creating space. Keeping the shoulders down as we breathe to deepen. Inhale, back up, and gently switch sides. Not moving too fast or forcefully here. Nice and gentle. Taking one deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Lifting the chest back up and coming onto the side, grabbing your bolster and using it as a little pillow. Both knees are together, facing the right side of the mat, opening the left arm out to shoulder height. Finding some shoulder mobility as we take the left arm over the chest and back, or we can stay in a static twist. Opening up through the chest and the shoulders can help relieve congestion and sinuses. But maybe our body is yearning for just a little quiet time, and that's okay too. And whenever you're ready, moving slowly, We can gently come onto the back and take the knees to the left side where we repeat. Taking our shoulder mobility circles, opening and closing of the book, or our static twist. Enjoying this moment wherever we're at, being present on the mat, using your breath to anchor you back whenever your mind starts to wander away. Two more rounds of breath here, making them big, even, natural breaths before coming onto the back, gently removing your pillow and sending the feet up towards the ceiling. Coming into legs up the wall, we can place them against the wall for support, or we can stay in the middle of the room, maybe sending the hands up towards the ceiling as well, letting the blood flow to the heart and the head one last time, away from the extremities, taking this moment to help our bodies recover and heal. Maybe noticing how we feel now as opposed to 10 minutes ago. I invite you to take another forehead or temple massage, or maybe take the thumbs to the base of the skull at the back of the head and find those pressure points. Anything that will relieve a little bit more pressure and cause a little bit more comfort for the rest of your day. I hope we were able to take away some discomfort today, and I would love to know how this practice went for you down below. We can stay here in this rest pose for as long as we'd like. Maybe finding a few moments of stillness after that beautiful massage. Surrendering to this feeling, knowing that this pain is temporary and it will pass. This is where I leave you today, and I bid you adieu, sending you all of the healing and loving thoughts. Have a great rest of your day, my friend. I'll see you next time.